This is brought to you by this. This is brought to you by this. Go check this out. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go hang out with football players. It just seemed to me like he lost me. You know, he might have some good stuff to say. Maybe I just caught a bad episode. I know we have bad episodes sometimes. And if somebody was listening for the first time to this episode, they might think, oh, geez, man, this guy is horrible. He's just ranting and who knows what he's talking about. I know he's not a therapist.
Man.
But I don't know. I'm just saying they're not paying us, but it is an amazing facility. We went down there, like I said, and yeah, Skywood Recovery. It's in Augusta. It's just outside Kalamazoo, between Kalamazoo and Battle Creek. Check out their website if you know someone who wants to go to treatment, needs to go to treatment. Maybe you're thinking about going to treatment. You just don't know when, don't know how. You got that job. Well, trust me, your job will understand, or they're going to fire you anyway. So take the time, take what you need. It might seem like 28 days, 30 days, 60 days is a long time, but I'm telling you, it flies by. And the work that you're doing on yourself, you're worth it. 60 days is nothing. I mean, hopefully you still have, I don't know, 20,000 more to live, you know, like 60 out of that, not that big a deal. And then you can actually live the rest of your life healthy. And I mean, if you can catch it young, more power to you. You know, it doesn't matter, in my opinion, your addiction. It matters what you do about it. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, call yourself a junkie and, you know, you're hooked on heroin or pills or cocaine, alcohol. It doesn't matter the addiction. It matters what you do about it. It matters that you get down in there in the deep trenches and find out what's really causing the pain, man. What's causing it? Where did it start? How did it start? And it's going to take a long, hard look in the mirror, and until you get honest with yourself and really, they say it's like an onion, you got to peel back the layers. But seriously, start taking it back and then wonder why this and that. And like I said, for me, it was abandonment issues, being abandoned by my biological father. You know, it was really, really hard, and I didn't even realize it, you know, until I could go back and retrace my steps. And everything I did in high school, like all the stuff that I used to do, it made sense. You know, that I would reach out for attention, and I always wanted to be a part. I went overboard trying to be a part of things sometimes. And it was because I didn't want to be left out. I didn't want to be forgotten. And my brother was kind of the opposite way. He just kind of not flourished in the shadows, but he was kind of like, hey, everybody, don't look at me. I'll be back here just doing my thing. Thanks. Where I, again, like I said, opposite. So, but yeah, it's a long, hard look in the mirror, and it takes time. And I was talking to a guy yesterday. I talk to a lot of guys, don't I? And I was talking with him, and he was talking about women and how he's chasing women. And I said, well, what do you think that's going to do? Is that something that was in your, you know, treatment plan when you left treatment? You know, that you were going to chase women? No. Well, what was, you know, how about maybe take a look at that, you know? I'm not telling you what to do, but I would probably start. And I don't know. I just kind of felt bad for the guy. Not in the sense of he's overwhelmed or anything. It's just the fact that, I don't know. It is what it is, man. Wouldn't be surprised. But if he can pull it together, you know, I started talking to him about, what are some things that you like? What are you passionate about? And immediately, as people told me I changed when I would talk about radio, he changed. His eyes kind of lit up, and he started talking about disc golf. Disc golf. I'm like, all right, well, here's what you could do, man. Start a sober league. I would join it. I never went disc golfing, but you know what? Probably could use the exercise. So, yeah, let's go. Let's get a league together. What are the rules? Make up your own, man. Like, let's do something fun. You know, recovery golf league, I think would be awesome. You know, how long is the season? You know, let's draw this baby out. Do we get teams? Can we trade players? Like, you can make it whatever you want to do, man. Like, get on it, you know. But he started, you know, and then he kind of went back to, yeah, but, you know, I don't like women at AA. I was like, dude, perfect. Go have a normal relationship with one then. Yeah, you're going to have normal relationships with people, with women, with men, before you're trying to hook up with them. Like, I don't know. Like I said, Is what it is.
Sexual relationship.
Hey, Chris. But no, Chris will be back. Oh, no, he won't. Well, he might be back, but I won't be around Chris on Saturday. So I will try to pull a special guest in on Saturday and go from there. But I'm going to wrap it up tonight. I do have homework that I have to get to. And thanks for listening. Share the podcast with your friends. Like us on Facebook or on Twitter. YouTube's kind of meh. I don't know. Like, it started, like, you had to post so many things or something, or it would only play like 5 minutes or 15 minutes of the clip, and then it would switch to another track, and then if you listen to it, so you really listen to it backwards, so I kind of gave up and put it back on my own YouTube. So if you do listen on YouTube, there you go. iHeartRadio, Spotify, you know how to find us. 217recovery.com. You can go there for resources. There's links. Kirsten's Ride, thanks to them again for the suicide training, the suicide prevention training. Let me reword that. That went down the other day, Tuesday. I got my certificate. I'm certified as an assist. So that was very cool. Kirsten's Ride, their link is up there. If you know someone needs help, maybe you need help. You never know when you're going to need those skills and when you can save a life. And to pick up on the cues that are coming at you, that happens more than you think. And to know how to approach a situation and get the proper training and know exactly what to do and how to work with that person. It's amazing. I recommend everybody do it. Actually, this is something I think they should teach in school. But that's just me. 217recovery.com under resources and help services. You'll see the different links there. And harm reduction, Michigan as well. If you have never heard of that or not too familiar, check them out. And some people think they're controversial, but you know, they give out needles. You think, well, why would they give out needles? Well, you realize the people out there that are using will pick a needle up out of a toilet and use it, if that's what it means. So that's how diseases are spread. That's how people get sick. And that is not good for anybody. So if you need links to find out more about them, like I said, resources, help services, 217recovery.com. Have a good night, and tomorrow check out Project Nation, their podcast. It should be better than the other night, but yeah, give it a listen.